our band's always on our mind. Like even if we're like at home or like at work or in the shitter, like I know I can always say that.
Serious.
I'm always trying to think of ways to improve it, or you know,
all day, like, every day. It's not just everyday life. It's man, what are these guys doing today? Or wait, you know, I just heard a song on the radio that reminded me of my band. Now I got to think about the band all day. I mean, that's just, it's part of everyday life, is thinking about these guys and what they're doing and where we're going to be at 10 years from now, or, you know, tomorrow.
Maybe it'd be cool to document a local band, and I just happen to be shooting Fludder shows on occasion, mainly because through the viewfinder of the my $320 Handycam, their energy was just amazing, and what a show. Lots of hair, lots of guitars, the drummer going apeshit, and just great, catchy, grunge, garage rock songs. Something about it hit me that this is what I should invest my time in doing, making a rockumentary, I guess, of this band. And there really wasn't a story in the beginning. It was just four guys with the dream of playing rock and roll, not having to work their day jobs and play music the rest of their lives, whether that meant doing it in Galesburg or beyond. That's what they wanted to do, and that was the story in the beginning. Little did I know, over the next 8-9 months, life would happen to this band, and I was there to capture some of those moments. Some of those moments I missed, so we caught up with each other whenever we could, and I made as many shows as I could and traveled with them as much as I could, and sat in on rehearsals and talked to many other fellow musicians and watched this band grow. And most importantly, over these last 10 months, I've made amazing friendships with Doug, always with a smile, always with a ridiculously bad joke, but when he gets on stage, a 180-degree turn. I mean, the guy's just, all three of them, when they hit the stage, you see different people, and maybe that's just how bands are. Psalm, quietly dangerous, especially with that axe in his hand, and a great friend, loyal. The same with Cal. Just my opinion, but I think he's having the most fun in his life when he's back there on that kit, laying down the backbeat, loud and proud. And then there's Jake. Jake's the original bass player in Fludder, and a big part of this film, and a good friend. So this is kind of 9 months in the life with the band called Fludder.
like to keep my themes about insanity, kind of. That's my favorite theme. I don't know why. Just because that really gives me the energy for the song, I guess. Because that's what I feel like I go through is insanity up there. And a lot of it's about like seeing me as a regular person, but then when I play a show, I'm a whole different crazy, just insane person that no one really can see that side of. So I like to write about that.
I don't know if he knows what he's singing about. Like sometimes, like for like the new songs that we have, he told us like he's like I don't have lyrics for that. He's like I just sing. He's like I don't have any lyrics written down or anything.
So last night when you did it, what?
Like the 2 new songs that we have, he doesn't have any lyrics whatsoever.
But you played one last night.
Yeah, we played both of them.
How do you get through it?
He just sings like, I guess he figures people don't understand him anyway, so he just makes it sound like he's saying words, and maybe he'll throw in a real word, you know, every once in a while that people will understand, so they're like, oh, he must actually have lyrics.
I knew that him and Jake had been playing together for quite a while and had been looking for a guitar player, looking for a drummer. And I went to school with Zalm, and him and I had jammed a couple times, big Primus fans. So and he learned Primus, that's his guitar basis as far as I know. And we used to jam, and he told me that he really wanted to get in a band. And so I said, you know, I know these couple guys, you ought to go meet them. They like rock, you know, that you guys would all get along great senses of humor and everything. And so I did the introduction thing, and they started jamming. And then Cow, actually, I went to junior high with Cow, and I was friends with him through junior high. And then high school, I guess he moved or something. I didn't really ever see him again. And then I ran into him out at Carl Sandburg College, and he was still playing drums, still doing his thing. And that was it. I told him, hey, you know, I know these guys looking for a drummer. If you're interested, you should meet them. And that's it. That's history right there.
This guy right here, if you turn the camera this way, is the masterpiece behind our first demo. This way? This guy right there.
I know if I can pull it really quick.
You made our first demo sound awesome.
Amazing.
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 It was amazing.
What was it, Jake? Amazing. Amazing.
When bands start out, they were best friends already, but then they get more skillful as a band. And that one best friend kind of sucks, so they have to get rid of him and get it replaced. But we're all so good, and we're all best friends. We're pretty fucking lucky.
Yeah.
And I'll agree with that. I'll stick with that any day.
First band I was ever in was a band called Sore Left Thumb with a kid named Kyle Roder. It was a punk band. We're like, I wonder what could be the dumbest name for a punk band. We just came up with that. It was me, him, and I think it was just me and him at first. Anyways, Doug came over to one of our practices one day. He tells me this all the time. He's like, yeah, when I saw you guys play, I knew that's the kind of music I wanted to play. And about 2 years later, I joined a band called Ransoms with Mike Weinberg. Ben Fowler was a drummer. His dad was a priest. But no, like we had the chick keyboard player, a kid named Anthony. He played guitar and did the vocals, and Mike played guitar and I played the bass, of course. Then after that, I joined a band with Doug. Wait, no. After the Ransoms, I joined 4-Inch Decline with Aaron Beauvais, Ryan Krause, and Corey Hoffman again from Sore Left Thumb. And that lasted about a year. And in the middle of that year, me and Doug started Most Likely to Fail with Noah Swanson. Sore Left Thumb, Midlife Crisis, the Ransoms, Most Likely to Fail, Sweet 16, Fludder.
Sore Left Thumb.
Sore Left Thumb. We stuck out like a sore left thumb.
This is how I figured. I know we're gonna have a short set. We're gonna have a short set right here.
How in 3 words? Big crazy motherfucker. Big words.
Jake in 3 words.
Ooh. Shy. Oh God. That's my 3 words. Shy, oh God. Zom. Quiet. Sneaky bastards.
I always loved music. I don't know, just guitar, I guess. That's pretty much what everybody wants to do, I guess. Nobody really wants to be, anything but a lead guitar player or a frontman. So, I don't know, I picked it up when it was after I was 16. I've been playing for 3 years, so not very long. I got it for Christmas one year.
Who got it for you?
My dad.
Drag queen. The song's about Al. To Peoria to play at Beanie's Brass Rail. The postmortems opened up and they told them to stop playing because they're fucking idiots. I don't know why. And at about 10 o'clock we called Billiards on Main in our hometown of Galesburg and asked if we got home at 11 o'clock if they'd let us play a gig. So we're racing home. We got 35 minutes to get there, and we're gonna set up. Whoa! And we're gonna set up and play a gig at Billiards on Main. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable.
it just seems like the right thing to do, and it's a lot of fun, and we're finally playing with bands. When me and Al started, we played with a lot of bands that were like nothing against metal music, but they were all metal bands, and so we aren't a metal band, and we got really excited when we saw, you know, guys like Fludder and guys like August Zimble and guys like Echo Drive, who are doing not a metal thing that we can really dig and we can really enjoy. So, you know, when you don't just like the people and you also like the music, then you just feel like better about all the shows, and you can get into it, and then you're like, well, I want this to be a better show for all the bands and stuff like that. So.
Nice to meet you. Every day. Sort of. Officially meet you. Bye, Cal. Nice to meet you, man. It's sort of nice to meet you. Well, no, I sort of know you. Everybody take off your shirts at some point. Because that's how we roll. Good night. Bye. Night, guys.
My New Year's wisdom would be, don't play in country bars. Definitely. If you're a rock band, and don't cut a band short, or our drummer's gonna kick your ass. That's all I got. That's great. Use condoms.
All right. Jake. I don't really have much wisdom.
I don't either.
I don't really know what you mean.
Because I like to think of it as if I was a person that was listening to my music, that I'd like it, that I'd love it, that I'd put it pop in the CD player and be like, this is sweet. When I create something or whatever, that there's no holding back. Like I never like finish it and be like, ooh, that's not really our sound, you know. I guess we do have a sound, but anything kind of goes with us, like acoustically or electric. Either way, any kind of sound. Like, 'cause we have some Western sounding songs, we have some rock songs, we have some kind of blues in it.
As far as writing guitar parts, like Doug will come up with the main part, and then he'll be like, yeah, you just play something else, and we'll just play for a while. He'll keep playing that part over and over, and I'll keep coming up with more stuff until we find something that fits it.
You'll find your spot.
Yeah, and I write, of course, the solos I write, except for he plays a couple solos.
Is that at first when Zom really started in the band, I didn't know for sure how it was going to work out as a lead guitar player. This is my first band I've ever had a lead guitar player. I've always done the three-piece and that's it. Never have I ever worked with another guitar player. I didn't know how it was going to work at all. And but I honestly can say that like I would never want anyone else like as a lead guitar player, like never anyone else. Like it's like his style. I think we kind of shaped each other to where it molds together perfectly.
I was scared as shit because I had put my sticks down for about 6 months. And I hadn't played anything, and I told Doug the first time I was like, dude, don't was like, I'm gonna come jam with you guys, but don't like bash on me if I suck because I haven't picked up a pair of sticks in a while. And he's like, oh no, don't worry. And I guess I did all right because now I'm here. But you know, it was fun. I just had fun. I just went and jammed, and it was really cool because these guys, they're like my style of music totally. I've always wanted to play just a rock, you know, with a rock band instead of just some. Because the first band I played in Frail, they were more towards the metal, which was fine. I liked that style of music, but it just wasn't me. And I got with these guys, and I was just like, wow, man, this is just gonna be fun. And that's all I thought was, man, this is gonna be a trip. This is gonna be fun, and it has been so far. It's been crazy.
Hey! Do it. Hey.
On the Eric's van, I'll throw it to you. Go, Doug, go! Yeah, touchdown! The Bears!
Did he catch it really?
Throw it out there. I like right
A lead singer that doesn't throw like a girl.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What's his name?
Football.
Oh, right on. Oh, I'm gonna hit someone. Let's see if I can. Hey, Jake! 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 Oh, you. Catch one dick. I just want to throw it. Good fucking stuff, now. Hey, dude, I'm sorry. I was the guy that yelled fuck off. Oh, no, dude. I was like, we don't have all these speakers and shit. No, dude. That was funny. I don't give a shit. Oh, we've had worse, trust me. What, who are you guys again?
Ask me with a smile, greet me with a grin, but I know you tried to run away.
I sort of think that the level of commitment of some people has lowered substantially. From, say, the beginning of summer, I remember talking to people, and I'd be like, I'd be willing to just leave everything, you know, next week and just take off and just try touring. And now that definitely isn't there.
Yeah. I remember sitting with you, at Dairy Queen, and we were like, let's get a van, and here's an aspirin, and let's just pack up everything, and let's just go on tour. You remember that? I was all for that, and now that I got a kid coming,
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't change the fact that I would just pick up and move, but I would like to have some way to bring Allison and the baby with too.
Yeah, but if you really had a choice, like
yeah,
it really
that's what
did
I'm
come down to that.
Is that's not there anymore, and it's still there for me. Like, I'd still definitely leave everything, and I wouldn't think about it, and it's sort of troubling that I'm the only one that thinks that way now.
Well, no, you don't have
nobody agrees
with. You don't have a girlfriend.
You don't have a girlfriend or a kid on.
Yeah,
I do have a girlfriend.
Even if
You
I
do.
did have a girlfriend,
But I
had a girlfriend when I said that. I had a girlfriend. Yeah, it's
still.
not that we don't care about the people we love. It's just that if we think that we can do it, we're gonna just have to tell them that this is the way it's gonna be, and they're just have to accept it.
And I get that because my girlfriend even says, "Look, you guys, I want you guys to be big." You know, she's all for this, and there's just still that little thing in the back of my mind now that I might miss my kid growing up just a little bit, which I would totally just drop everything to go on tour with you guys if we made it big.
That's the thing, though. To make it big, though.
To make it big, I would do anything in the world.
Right. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. That's the Happy New Year, baby.
Happy New Year, baby.
That's funny. Happy New Year, Cal.
Happy New Year, Mr. Hanson.
Any resolutions for 2008 or 2007?
Whatever year this is now, no.
No? One word for 2007.
You're gonna be a daddy.
I'm gonna be a dad.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna be a dad. And that's
Nice,
cool.
nice. That's all you need to say. And you're gonna be a what?
I'm gonna be a mommy.
Happy New Year from Fludder.
Happy New Year.
Oh, and always make sure you keep track of your drummer.
7.
We're missing our drummer.
Where is your drummer, by the way?
Fuck if I know. I called him earlier. He said he's on his way, but I think he's lying. He's probably at home eating macaroni and cheese and beer.
Right. It is like a marriage, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, one person isn't doing the dishes, and the other is just sitting there all the time, you know, then of course argument's gonna uprise, so. No, I think we're all just excited about having someone new, which sounds totally mean, but it is kind of exciting.